This van's got electric motor on, so we'll just go through a few do's and don'ts with the electric motor side. So we'll have a look at the switch gear underneath here. Simple, really. Got two changeover switches here. 1, 0 or 2. You'll only ever have them on, both on 1, both on 0 or both on 2. 1 if you're running the machine off the engine, 2 if you're running it off the motor, then 0 just if the van's in storage or you're not using it. Contactors in here for the motors with just electronic switches. You'll hear them clunking as you put onto number 2, which brings the motor in. You've got your circuit breakers under here, RCD protected, motors protected, sockets, and the 12-volt supply, which is here, is protected. This fuse spur here just fuses down so we can have the power supply on. This just supplies all the 12-volt power to the repeater, so it's just all independent. So everything that the repeater needs, clutches and stuff like that, it's just all fed by this instead of the vehicle battery. Yeah, so just one last thing I'd like to mention is, with vans with electric motors, is the motor itself won't actually come on. More often than not, it's just the fact that you've got no power coming into your van. So to prove that, this orange button here, if we just press it, the RCD will click off, which tells us we've got power coming into the van. If that doesn't click off when you press that, you've got no power coming into the van to start with. So it's a good thing to go and check whether you've actually plugged the van in, daft as it seems, or you've actually not plugged it into the wall, or an RCD where you're plugging into is actually clicked off, or an MCB, not the actual vehicle itself.